Good day everyone, Mr. Cargill here with our next AutoCAD video. Now in this video, we're going to look at how we go about doing a second auxiliary view of a drawing. So in the previous video, in the auxiliary projection series, I completed this drawing right here. And this is what we call the first auxiliary view. We have the elevation here, and here we have the plan view. And then over here, we have the first auxiliary view. Then we're going to get a second auxiliary view now from here. So if you haven't watched the first video, the link is in the description below. You can watch that video and then come back to this one. So the way we went about getting this auxiliary view here is that we projected these lines out at a certain angle. This was at 30 degrees. You'll be given the angle for your auxiliary projection. And then we took some measurements from our XY line here to our elevation. And then we used those same measurements from our X1, Y1 line to our auxiliary view, and that's how we got the auxiliary for the drawing. Now to get the second auxiliary view, here's what we're going to need. We're going to need to know what angle we're looking at the auxiliary view from. So you'll be given that angle. So let's say in this case, we're looking at our auxiliary view here from directly above. So we're looking at it from directly above at a 90-degree angle. So for that, here's what we'll do. We're going to go in the construction layer. And if you don't know how to create layers, a video for that will also be in the description below. So we're going to select a line, and we can just draw one line from like this point all the way down. So turn on ortho, bring this line all the way down. So then I'm going to copy this line, click on that line, select copy. I'm going to copy it from here, to this point, to this point, to here, here, and to here. So we have lines coming from all our 8 points on our cube. Here's what we're going to do now. To get the auxiliary view, the first auxiliary view, we took the measurements from the XY line to the elevation. Now to get the second auxiliary view, we're going to take the measurements from the X1, Y1 line to the plan view. So here's what we mean by that. We're going to do some offsetting. So before we do that, we need to draw our X2, Y2 line. So let me just go in my magenta layer. You don't need to use magenta for this. I'm just using a random color. So I'm just going to draw my X2, Y2 line anywhere below this drawing here. So I could start it here or anywhere. I will start it about right here. So then now we're going to take some measurements. So for example, this line here, we're going to measure that distance. The distance from here to here, that's 106.5. So I'm going to offset by 106.5, enter. And this now comes from here and it comes down to meet this line. And it comes down to right here. So I'm going to change this actually to a construction line. So here now, this line, as you can see from here, it goes up, meets our cube here, and it comes all the way down to this point here. So I'm actually going to put a point there. So I'm going to type points and I'm going to put a point here. But let me just change this to construction first. So I'm going to type point and I'm going to put a point right here. So that's the first point. So where's the second point? Look at it. This line here comes from this edge, comes all the way up to this point here, and then it comes all the way down. So it's on this line and it comes down to here. All right. So I'm going to put a point there. So put point here, right here. Now, if you think all the lines are confusing, what you can do is this. You can have the lines from the base of the cube in one color, and then you can put the lines from the top of the cube in a different color. Like that. So on this first line, you can see our first point is from our first construction line that is to the left, and then it meets this first cyan line here to the left of the other cyan lines. So let's do a next measurement. So let's measure the distance from here to here. So that's 80.6. So we're going to offset again by 80.6. So from here, we'll offset that down like that. So now we can change the color of this from magenta to construction. But which line does it meet? So here, this line comes up and meets the base of our cube here. So it's that line and it comes down to this line here to meet this line right here. So we can type point and we can put a point here. So this is on our second construction line, which means that our next point over here will be on our second cyan line, but we can test that. So that comes up to here, to right at this point, and then comes down. So that's indeed our second cyan line. So we can type point right here. So we're going to put that point there. So we have 4 points so far. We need 4 more. So let's come back. Utilities, measure the distance from down here to up here. That's 121.5. So we're going to offset by 121.5. Offset this like that. So I'm going to change the color to construction. So this line comes up from here all the way up, meets the base of our cube here. And then it comes down all the way down to this point here. So this is where the two lines meet. So it's the third construction line, which means that the next point is going to be on our third cyan line. But just to make sure, that comes up to here, meets this line here, comes all the way down. So it's indeed our third cyan line. So we type points and we do that. There we go. Now, the last thing we need to measure is this. So measure the distance from here to here. That's 95.6. So we can now offset by 95.6. So from here, this comes down to here. So naturally, it's going to be our fourth construction line and our fourth cyan line, because those are the only two lines we haven't used so far. So we don't need to double check this one. So we can type point, and we can put a point here, and we can also put a point there. There we go. So now that we have that, we can change back these lines to construction. So what we need to do now is to use lines to connect our points. So let's select a line, but go into your zero layer first, or whatever outline layer you're using. So what we're going to do now is connect these points. To make it easier, connect the points that are on the same line first. So this point I'll connect to this point, connect these two as well, and then these two up here. Once you do that, you can see what else you need to connect. So we can connect here to here like that, and to here like this. Also connect here to here. This is connected to here. This is connected to here. This is connected to here. And then we close it like that. Alright. So when you look at the drawing now, you'll realize that you're seeing this face, you're seeing this face, and you're seeing the top. But we left out a line, this line. Alright. So you're seeing this face, also seeing this face. However, we're not going to be seeing this line, or this line. So those lines are going to be broken lines. So there we go. So here now we have the second auxiliary view of our cube. So this is how you'd go about getting your second auxiliary view. No, it's not always going to be at 90 degrees. It could be 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and so on, but the principle remains the same. So I hope you found this video helpful and have yourselves a fantastic day.